My wife and I just got two new Samsung S8 phones. This is actually my wife's because mine is in the mail right now. She got hers before I got mine. And we also needed some cases. The two cases, or the two companies that we're looking at were Spigen and Caseology. And the two specific cases we were looking at was the Spigen Neo Hybrid, which is this one right here. I'm just going to move this now. The Neo Hybrid, and then the Caseology Parallax. They seem to be pretty much the same general idea when it comes to cases, the same kind of components, and the rubber with like the kind of plastic metal looking outside layer and such. About the same price, but I couldn't really find anything comparing the two directly. So, excuse me. When we ordered them, I decided I'd probably do a quick unboxing and first impressions of the two cases side by side. So I'm going to start with the Caseology one, because once I get the Spigen one on the phone, I'll leave it on there because it's for my wife. And let's see. Pull a tab. Alright, nothing else in the box. By the way, both boxes say these are made in South Korea. The boxes almost look identical. So I'm not sure if these are actually made in the same factory or whatnot, the case at least. Alright, so little pamphlet thing saying Caseology, thank you, review me, etc., etc. Alright, so let's take a look at the case. Well, what's interesting right off the bat is it's not really it is a two-part case. It doesn't really look like one, but it's very flexy. Even with like this metal, the metal looking plastic part is not very rigid. It has a lot of flex to it. It has the nice little ribs on the outside edge, and the back has that cool like hexagon shape to it. I'm going to see if this will focus better. So it actually looks really cool. It definitely has like a bit of a raised feel to it. I like the texture on the side, and then it has this kind of cool hexagon shape on the inside. Well, let's see how it fits. I don't know if I need to take the plastic part off. Maybe I'll try just putting it in first and we'll see. Okay, so that just pops in nicely like that. You don't have to like put it on in two different steps. So the screen button works really well. Feels pretty good. The volume buttons feel good. Bixby button feels good. It has the raised lip on at the top of the screen and the bottom of the screen. So laying down, it's not going to hopefully land right on the screen. The back is not very grippy. This is glass, so it kind of shows just how grippy it is, and it's not at all on the back side, which is kind of too bad. It'd be nice if it had like little raised feet there. So not very grippy there. A little more grippy there. The feel wise of the case, feels nice. It actually didn't add too much bulk to it at all, and I think it looks really good. Looks nice and sharp. Hopefully that adds some protection to it. And the curved part, let's see. The curved part, still works easily. Oops, how did I get out of there? There we go. I actually haven't really used this phone, so I don't really know how to use it. But yeah, I was kind of worried that the case would get in the way of dragging the side over, but no, that feels good. So that one's pretty nice. I'm happy with that. I think it was Canadian $16. So the next one is going to be the Spigen. So same thing, put on the tab. They're in like the exact same plastic. This one, is there anything else in the box? Nope. Okay, Same thing, very flexy. Has kind of a cool pattern. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's really detailed. It's hard to even see in this lighting, but has kind of a cool textured pattern to it. Let's pop this in here. Okay, so yeah, pretty much the exact same thing, right? It has the raised at the ends. The buttons feel good. The buttons on this case actually stick out a little bit further. They're just a little bit more pronounced, which is kind of nice because it's easier to find it. And let's see, I didn't really look at the bottom of this one. Now, the port for the audio cable on the Spigen is definitely larger than on the Caseology. And then the USB port on the Caseology is almost bigger. But look, you can see, just look at the size difference of the audio port there. That's a huge difference. So a lot of people that might have larger audio jacks would like the Spigen one more. Just first impressions, really, they're very similar. Very similar. I do like how the Caseology has this like grippiness on the side, if you can see that there. And I definitely like that back kind of textured look. I think it looks really sleek. For how to get to the fingerprint, yeah, very similar. Really, these cases are almost identical. Almost identical. It's just some little features that are slightly different. Let's see, sliding, same sliding, and face down, yeah, about the same. So to be quite honest, I would say these cases are almost identical. They're the same size. They probably add about the same thickness. Yeah, and scrolling from the side works the same. How do you get out of there? There we go. So really, buttons feel pretty much the same. In the end, I think it just comes down to looks. How much protection you're going to get with these cases? Not a ton, to be honest. These cases do not add a lot of bulk, and they are so flexy. They'll definitely help if you drop, your phone and it lands maybe on its face or something like that. But for how easily these things are going to kind of pop out too, they're not really locked in there that much. I think on our previous phones we had like slim armor cases, which were definitely thicker and kind of two-part. But yeah, I think like if you have a major tendency for dropping your phones, you'd probably want to get something a little bit more bulky. But if you want something just to help protect it a little bit and care about just not adding too much bulk, add in a little bit of style, some color, and whatnot, then either of these would definitely work well. I'm really happy with the one I got, and I'm sure my wife is going to be more than happy with the purpley rose gold one that she got. So yeah, we'll both be happy. And but just so in case you're looking at the same cases, they are pretty much they're not identical looking, but when it comes to how well they're going to work and such, they're identical. So it comes down to what you want for looks. And really the only difference is the looks and a little bit of, this is the nice smooth pass on the side. This is kind of a grippiness on the side, but really can't go wrong with either for the cost. So I hope this answers any questions people might have had or might have for the difference between the two cases. I definitely had some questions, so hopefully this helps other people when it comes to doing their purchase. If you have any comments or whatnot, please leave them below. And maybe if you have your own personal experience with the cases, again, leave that in the comments below. And in maybe 3 months, I'll do a quick follow-up review to see how the cases are how they're turning out, if one's wearing more than the other or whatnot. All right, so thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy your cases.